morning. Today I will be dealing with this email concept. Okay, so how this email works. So you maybe someday sit in front of your computer, open an email account, and write some emails and write some subjects and all these things, and want to send some messages. You just type it and send and press the send button, right? So what happens? All this how this works, how this, if you after pressing this send button, how the whole thing is carried out. It is a kind of interesting concept. Okay, so I'll be explaining this whole thing in this tutorial. Now there are some things regarding this that you should know. So if you are if you don't have any concept regarding this computer science and this networking concept, then it's good, because I will explain the things a bit so that you can understand that easily. Okay, so if you take this as a whole network over here in front of you, whole internet, then it is like, and you are present over here, I'm over here, and your friends are over here, or something like that. So so in order to identify you, everybody is given a specific IP addresses, a specific number. Okay, that is called their address. Like you have your own address, right? They also your nodes, your electronic devices, whatever that may be, your PC, you can say, which are connected to the internet. Everything is provided with this IP address, right? So IP address is generally represented like the like this. What will I say? 128 dot 11 dot 65 uh, dot 11, like that. So like this. Okay. So whenever, so nobody is actually known by their name or something like that. So if you go to the address bar and type your name. Suppose if I consider your name as MNO. Okay, so if you type MNO and press enter, okay, nothing will happen. So nobody knows by your name. So everybody will have to know this IP address of yours. So you are connected right now to the internet, that means you have a specific IP address. Okay, so you can just google it out and say what is my IP, and it will automatically show you IP address. Okay, it's very simple. So what is the main concept over here? That whatever devices that are connected, including yourself, your PC and your mobile, whatever you have, smartphones, everything is given a specific number. Okay, that number is called IP address. So that is how the whole network identifies you. Okay, this is the first concept, that is the IP address. And the second concept is there are set of rules and regulations according to which the whole movement of the data occurs in the network. The whole concept is called protocols. Okay, it's called protocols, and I will write it like this: PRO and TOCOLS. There are thousands of protocols like that, and each protocol serves some specific purposes on which they are developed. Okay, so what is the function of the protocols? Protocols is that, see, when you try to send a everything is based in the networking, everything is based on electric signals, right? Electric pulses. Okay, so whenever you send a data, the whole data is converted into electrical bits, 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 1 0 1 0. Okay, so this forms a traffic. Okay, now the movement of the traffic is you can say it is like the movement of the traffic in your roads. Okay, so if you consider this 1 and 0, 1 and 0, 1 and 0 as a single bit, single car. Okay, so you have to control those traffic, otherwise what will happen? And accidents will happen. And in over here in the internet, accident means actually destruction of all the information that you are sending and happening around you. Okay, so it is quite devastating. So there should be some rules according to which the this data should flow from one point to another point and then to another point. Okay, so what is the basic over here? Basics, it is basic, it is that first of all, every device that is connected contains IP address. And the second thing is that whatever movement of the data in the internet is controlled by a set of rules and regulations. Those rules are called protocols, okay. And there are certain kinds of protocols. So in over here in email formations, we will be using some SMTP and ESN and IMAP and POP. This type of protocols are needed because they have some specific purpose for emails only, nothing more than that. That's why it is used. Fine. So I will be, let's then start with this, how this email works. Okay, suppose you are sitting with your PC, okay, and you have opened some web browser like Google Chrome or say Mozilla Firefox or something like that, and you open your service provider in the sense that suppose Outlook or Gmail, Outlook whatever, or Gmail, whatever you can say. You have opened it, you logged inside, and now you want to send an email to your friend, okay, and your friend is waiting over here and for your email, and he is very much eager. Now what will you do? You write to, right, there's a over here is a box, to box, and there's a from box, and a whole subject. You write the SMS over here, and then that, not SMS actually, you write the mail over here, and then you press the send button. Right, now what is happening, the whole concept. Suppose you take it, suppose you have finished, you send it. When you click the send button, what is happening? The whole concept, the whole this mail is getting converted into bits, as I have told you earlier. Now bits in the sense that it signals, electrical pulses. So if I try to arrange it diagrammatically, it will look like this. Suppose this is for two parts, to the to address, and this is the from address, okay. And this is like, I think the whole message over here. And if you have some attachments, so attachments is given over here, and it has some extra header given over here, and extra footer given over here, so that it is actually keep itself safe from other you can understand all these spywares and all these things. So what you do is that this like this. Now this, the whole thing gets converted into bits, binary bits, 1 0 1 1 1, like this, 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1, like this, okay. And the first thing that happens over here is that the whole thing goes to a server called mail transfer agent, okay. So it is called mail transfer agent, MTA, or the mail server. Now what is a mail server? What is a mail server? Mail server means that, suppose if you are using Gmail, then that Google's mail server, okay, the whole this mail will go to Google's mail server. If you are using Outlook, then the whole this mail will go to the Outlook mail server. Fine. So over there, what is happening? It is waiting. Now what this the way, the process over here, how it goes, it follows this rule. That rule is called SMTP. Fine. What is the full form of SMTP? Is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Now what is the function of SMTP? SMTP is just this protocol, this rule is generally used to send and relay email messages between email servers, okay. So this rule is only applicable if you want to send any email between the mail servers. So it is coming to the server. If you want to talk to the servers and the servers want to talk with each other, then this mail server concept is coming, okay. This SMTP will work. This SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, will work over here, okay. Now what is happening next? So you send it, the whole this information over here follows the rule called the SMTP and reaches to the mail transfer agent, or you can say mail server over here. Now the whole message is over here in mail server. This is step 1 gone. Fine. Now what is step 2? you have the message over here with the mail MTA, mail transfer agent, and it is waiting. So it is waiting to say no. It's like, suppose if I want to send a message to one of my friend in USA, fine. Now what will happening? So what will happen? Suppose you are the carrier over here, fine. So what will happen? I will give you, suppose I give a postcard in your hand, fine. And next I take you to the nearest terminal, airport terminal, and I leave you over there. You know nothing about this aeroplane. I presume that you have never traveled to by aeroplane anywhere. Okay. So what is the first thing that you are going to do? First thing is going to do is that you are going to ask somebody for the address, right? So you look into the address of my postcard, and you'll see that what is written over there, and what is really the meaning of it, and where should I go. Okay, so here the mail transfer agent is actually that knew you. Okay, so you are waiting over there in the terminal. So you will definitely go to the departure, right, and talk to the receptionist or something like that, and ask them, so where to go. Suppose where should I be boarding at, and which gate number should I be going, like that. Okay, so what is happening over here is that this mail transfer agent, it will consult with this DNS. This is a new concept. Okay, this is called domain name server, DNS, fine. Now what is the function of this DNS? DNS converts the computer host name to the IP address, fine. Now when you are writing here, it is 2 is given. Suppose 2 here written x dot suppose abc.com. Okay, so as I've told you earlier that nobody will know you by your name. So similarly MTA over here cannot recognize you by your name. So what will it do? It will refer to DNS, domain name server, over here. It will send a request over here, so please help me. I have got a address like this, and please somehow please just tell me where to go. Okay, now what is DNS? DNS is kind of distributed network. Okay, it is connected by several other DNSs throughout the world, and whenever you register yourself, whenever you connect to the internet, you register yourself to one of the DNSs connected throughout the world. Okay, DNS, domain name server. The function, now the function of the DNS is, once it finds your name, okay, the two part, it will get it will definitely go for this this search for this IP address that you are connected right now, and will feed back that IP address to MTA. Okay, so it's like this, it will keep on going. So it is a kind of a huge concept, this DNS, and this is connected to other DNSs, and this one is other DNSs, is kind of root and a graph. Okay, this is connected to these, and these are connected to throughout the world, like that. What happens over here? Suppose first of all, these the request comes to from the MTA to one of your nearest DNSs, that please, MTA is requesting, please search this email address for me and provide me the IP address regarding that. So email address is getting converted into IP addresses, IP. Okay, so first of all, this DNA will do what? It will check its cache memory. Okay, okay, so first of all, cache memory, you understand, a small storage memory. If you are very popular and everybody sends you emails, okay, so this will be stored in DNS cache, and it will be easily quickly retrieved, so time consuming is less. By chance this cache memory is not working in the sense that this DNS did not find anything in the cache memory. What will it do? it will tell every other DNS, it will send request to every other DNS. So this is the email address, please search me IP address regarding this. So this is a recursive type of thing. So this will send this, and this will send to this, and this will send to this, and it will keep on going. It spread the whole word to in the DNS graph network. Okay, now once it sends, if it is present somewhere, suppose the neighbor DNS contains the information, then what will it do? It will feedback immediately, say yes, yes, I have the this email IP address regarding this email address, so take this. Okay, but by chance if none of the DNSs is working, okay, so what will it do? It will refer to the root DNS. Okay, this is called root. Suppose I will say root, it acts as a phone directory, you can say, root name servers. Okay, so what will it do now? This server will do what? It will break the whole thing. First of all, it will, suppose you're writing, suppose x dot abc, suppose a and b and c dot com. Okay, so first of all it will start checking from the right hand side and go to the left hand side. So first of all it will check what kind of domain it is. It is .com domain. Okay, so it will check and separate every other DNS having different domains. Suppose this is in domain, suppose IN, and this is suppose CA domain, and this is suppose this is com, this is suppose this is com domain. So it will refer to this com domains. Okay, and it will ask all the com domains connected to this root to say that please search for this ABC over here provided. So all the com domains will search, and eventually it will find also. Okay, and it will find, and it will return all the request back to the requested domain. Suppose it requested to this, and this requested, and this will request, this will send back the whole thing, DNS, everything is happened, the whole concept. This will just give a feedback. Okay, so what is happening? First of all, that MTA is receiving the whole email. The email will contain the to address. This to address now MTA does not understand, so as you standing in the airport will also not understand where to go first time. Now the next thing, what you go and ask the receptionist. The same work is done over here by the DNS. The DNS, the MTA asks that the DNS to provide the address and the IP address related to this this domain. So the DNS first of all searches cache memory. If it is not there, it will search the neighboring DNS, and if the neighboring DNS doesn't have, then it will search the root will then divide the whole this email address, divide the whole email address according from right hand side to left hand side. First of all com, then this will enter, this name will enter, will get searched, and eventually it will find it, and it will feed back to its original requested original terminal who requested it. Okay, so the whole IP address will be feedback to the MTA. Okay, so this is the second path. Okay, this is now this MTA have the MTA have the IP addresses, with it regarding the regarding that email address. Okay, so suppose you have written x dot abc .com. Okay, now what will it do? It will directly send find out the nearest the service provider um, MTA. Okay, so suppose this is ABC. Suppose this is one is Google's. Okay, Google's MTA, mail transferring agent. It will search for the nearest this ABC. Suppose this is ABC's MTA. Okay, MTA over here. Okay, so it will search it, and this MTA will keep on forwarding until it reaches its destination closest with the name of X given over here. Fine. Your friend is waiting over here with its PC, with his or her PC. Okay, now this 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 email has already arrived in his MTA. Fine. Using the rule, what is the rule? Rule is over here is same as that of the SMTP. So all these servers are contacting each other using SMTP protocol. SMTP is actually the protocol. SMTP rules, set of rules. Then what is happening then? Now when she opens the web browser and checks for any new messages, what is it happening actually? Pop. Okay, so it is called POP, post office protocol. Okay, or IMAP, IMAP. Okay, these are the two. I may come on. These are the two type of protocols. POP is slightly older, and IMAP is same that of the POP. Only some extra features are provided over here. So what is happening? This sends a request to the MTA. Please check this email address if I have anything regarding my email, and if it is there, so ultimately it will be there, and it will send back this email via this using the same concept, this same protocol concept. Okay, this POP or IMAP, and ultimately it will just pop out in the um, you can say in your web browser, in your that Gmail account, or in his Gmail account, or in his ABC account. Okay, over here, not in Gmail was the sender, here the receiver is the ABC. So in his ABC account, that yes, you have got a mail, and please forward, please open it and something like that, do something like that, whatever you do with the this email. Okay, now there's another concept that is suppose there are this kind of and there are dynamic hosts. Okay, now sometimes when you connect yourself for some time. This whole concept is happening for those who have any fixed IP addresses. Okay, so you're connected to a via broadband or something like that. So for that cases, you will have this this thing is set up. Okay, it will be working out. But if you have this dynamic IP address thing, suppose you connect one time to the internet. Okay, then you disconnect and you travel somewhere, and then you connect. The whenever you connecting, a new IP address is provided to you, so it is dynamically changing according to your need. Okay, these IP addresses changes every time. So for changing of these IP addresses every time, this dynamic host configuration protocol, the dynamic host configuration protocol is generally applied. Fine. So it is generally applied where? It is generally applied in this uh, DNS server. So whenever you are connecting it, one of the protocols over here is this DH suppose what is DHCP. Okay, DHCP. So whenever you are connecting over here, it is providing you a dynamic IP address, and whenever you are just disconnecting yourself, that IP address is gone and is provided to some anybody others. Ultimately what is happening? Ultimately you are connecting to everybody is getting connected to DNS, so everybody will get fetched out over here in the internet. That is the main thing. Okay, now I think it is pretty clear to you how this whole concept works. Okay, and please, I'll be very obliged if you just subscribe to me and like my tutorials, and please, thank you very much for watching.